Today marks a dark day for Alberta, for teachers, for students, and for every Albertan who believes in equity, freedom, and democracy. Yesterday, the government of Alberta invoked the Notwithstanding Clause, an egregious and unnecessary measure to force teachers and school leaders back to work and strip them of their charter rights. For our members, this moment has been devastating. I've spoken with several teachers who are in tears of disbelief that their own government would take away their most fundamental freedoms rather than negotiate in good faith. Teachers are being forced back and saddled with the very collective agreement that 90% of them rejected only a month ago. An agreement, they said, loudly and clearly, that does not meet their needs, their students' needs, their classrooms, or for their profession. By invoking the Notwithstanding Clause, this government has done more than silence teachers and school leaders. It has silenced democracy itself. This is an assault on the rights of every Albertan. If government can use this clause to take away teachers' rights today, what will stop them from using it against someone else tomorrow? Every worker in Alberta, nurses, tradespeople, first responders, public servants, and private sector employees alike, should be deeply concerned by what has happened here. Because when a government silences one group of workers, no workers' rights are safe. Teachers may have been the first to feel its impact, but we will not be the last to stand against it. Across this province, Albertans who value fairness, freedom, democracy are coming together to say, enough. This government's assault on workers' rights has only united us. Teachers will comply with the law, but make no mistake, compliance is not consent. The association will fight this abuse of power with every tool the law provides and every ounce of conviction we possess. We will pursue every legal avenue in every forum to reclaim the rights and freedoms this government has torn away. We will challenge this legislation in the courts, in our communities, and the very conscience of Albertans. While the government may have ended the strike, they have not ended the crisis in Alberta's classrooms. Our schools will reopen tomorrow, but the same overcrowded classrooms, the same lack of supports, the same underfunding will still be waiting for teachers and students. Nothing in Bill 2 changes that reality. Tomorrow, teachers who walk back into those schools will not be the same ones who left. They have seen what this government is capable of, and they will never forget. The last 22 days of teacher advocacy has sparked a province-wide movement. The overwhelming show of support from Albertans from all corners of the province is unprecedented. Teachers' historic collective action has had a great change. Because of their courage and their dedication, the government has been forced to resume collecting class size data, something they stopped doing in 2019 because it revealed the growing cracks in Alberta's public education system. They have been compelled to acknowledge, at last, that class size and complexity matter. They have begun making promises to investigate to address class size and complexity. We expect as an association to be full partners in this newly announced task force. We know that promises are far from progress, and we'll be watching closely to hold them accountable for every single one of them. Moving forward, we expect more than just promises. We demand to see the proof. We want to see the aggression in schools study that be made public, and we want to hear exactly how this government will act on it and fund the recommendations. We want full, honest, and transparent reporting on real class sizes. This government needs to clearly articulate a plan to make it more conducive to the level of teaching and learning that Alberta students and teachers deserve. Finally, we are tired simply of being invited to be participants in government committees and action groups. We want to be partners rather than props in a political process that promises to address educational issues. Teachers are ready to build solutions that work, and now it is time for government to meet us there. The government may have used the law to silence teachers, but history remembers those who have stood for justice when this was the hardest thing for them to do. The fight for public education is far from over. It has only entered a new chapter. And teachers will meet it, as we always have, united, unbreakable, and unwavering that in our belief, Alberta students, teachers, and school leaders deserve better.